Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back, Thicketers. I'm Sean Essendale. And then you're like, some of you might not know what that is, but Google it.
That might have been the best intro we've ever had on this podcast. So welcome back, guys. How's it going?
Going pretty good. What are you drinking, Drew?
Dude, I'm hitting some Baldies up today. Some Bush Light.
Nice.
Baldies.
Baldies. What does Baldies mean? I never heard of that.
I think it's just like an oxymoron to Bush. Not oxymoron. Freaking whatever.
Well, kind of, I guess, but it's only one word.
That's hilarious.
Just the opposite.
Bush Baldies would be like an oxymoron.
Oxymorons.
Oxycotton.
Well, one of us. Yeah, we've been off a couple weeks, but one of us is back in the mix as a married man. So congratulations, Cody.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
It feels zero. There's no difference, but it was a good party.
It was
a great party.
Hell of a party. A lot of booze flowing, and that's about it.
Being busy with pictures and shit saved me significantly. Otherwise, I would have been at that open bar hammering with everybody else. And there are some really good stories that I'm learning as the week goes on from what people experience. A few from you guys. You guys mingled a lot, and I heard a lot of funny shit.
Yeah, really? Cody, you haven't even scratched the surface.
Drew is on one as far as stories go.
My marketing consultant said we need an hour just to have fun storytelling time from your wedding, and I said, "Oh shit."
Drew decided to take a picture of a body part on me and then show it to everyone at the wedding.
Okay, that was before we were even really drinking.
That is true.
Well, we were drinking at that
I've
point.
still been doing it, man. I've been showing everybody at home and stuff too.
At home.
Just
your wife.
Hey, Macy,
don't
look
show
at
Macy,
this.
dude. Come on.
It was a really good time, man. So Cody is tied up now, you guys. Sorry, ladies out there, our one listener.
Sean's still single and ready to mingle for another few months at least.
Couple more months, but we're well on our way. Got a house on the way, and wedding is coming together. So
you guys are closing mid-June yet?
Yeah, 15th.
Sweet.
It's gonna come quick. We'll have to do some recordings from the new house. Yeah, me too, dude. Actually, I am busy that weekend. We have to move in, and then we're leaving for the weekend. So, well, we're not moving in that day. I mean, we'll get the keys, and then we're leaving for that weekend. We have a country festival we're going to. Should be a good time. All right. So I know there's not a ton going on right now in the sports world. Probably the main thing happening is the NBA playoffs. We need to figure out, is the NBA rigged? Like, what is going? I know we've talked about that in the past, but I've never seen games become such blowouts all the time and like back and forth. Like, how does that happen? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I've got an answer.
All right, tell me.
They were talking a lot on our sister station, ESPN, and they're talking about like how ridiculously high the percentage of 3-point attempts are compared to any other playoff or final series ever. Like, I think they were saying that it's like 45% of the shot attempts are 3-point attempts. So I think like if a team's hot and a team's not, it's going to result in a blowout because everyone's just jacking.
What are the odds that an entire team can be hot and then an entire other team can not be hot?
I mean,
probably really high, Sean. It's like,
so look at
so?
Look at the Warriors Mavs first game. Wasn't there like a 29-point lead blown?
It wasn't that much. I don't know. Yeah, I forget how much it was, but yeah.
So it's like that shows that like the other team just got hot in the same game, and
but that's also like the Warriors. Like the Warriors are disgusting.
They are.
So I was glad Cody brought that up. That's a really good point, Cody. But what I'm pissed about is the coaching in those games. Like, if they're obviously hot from the 3-point line, you need to change your system up.
Yeah.
It should never be a blowout in the NBA Finals.
I have a counter defense to that, and I was going to actually call the sports show I was listening to today because they're like, I think that there needs to be rules about like how many threes you can take. It's ruining the integrity of the game. And I want to call and just say, if you think that it's ridiculous to shoot that many threes and it's low percentage shots, and why aren't they taking field goals, 2-point field goals, then a team should follow that system, and they would be beating the 3-point shooting teams by playing old school basketball. And clearly they can't keep up. So why wouldn't you keep shooting threes?
There should be no reason you take something away from the game if you can't beat it.
If they're saying that 2-pointers are a superior shot because it's a higher shooting percentage and this and that, then teams would be doing that and beating these teams that are like the Warriors who are shooting at 45%. But they can't keep up because they're making enough of the threes that are so ridiculous, and it's working in their favor. So I don't think it's ruining the integrity of the game. I think it makes it more fun.
It's bad defense.
Yeah.
Why you should have a hand up in every single Warriors face except Draymond.
The Bucks played a scramble defense the entire time against the Celtics, and Bud never changed his scheme for whatever reason. So it essentially just led to them just running around and hoping they could get their hands up in people's faces, and obviously it bit them in the ass because the Celtics could light them up whenever they wanted if they were on.
Also, since we're talking about Coach Bud, Chris Middleton missed a whole series, and I think that if we go back an episode or two, you were saying we're better off without Chris Middleton.
We could have still lost that in 7.
I'm not quite. I mean, any of the analysts that I was listening to said if Chris Middleton was healthy and played,
well, anyone can say that.
Well, I know, but they know the game better than we do. They have them fucking played in the NBA. We would have. I think we would have beaten them in game. What was that? Game 5? No, game 6 was the closeout.
You're telling me you put a Mr. Potato Head out on the court and give him 10 turnovers. You're saying we're going to win that in 7.
I think we would have won it in 6 when we had the series lead going home.
Middleton was too busy being the mayor of Chicago, so he didn't have time to play with us.
Shout out Lori Lightfoot. What's up?
Yeah, I mean it could be different. The thing was early on in the playoffs, other guys were stepping up. Now they did not step up in that series. So it screwed us because nobody was scoring points. I think in the last game, there were 6 points scored from 4 of our guards. So like anybody not named Drew, all of our guards had 6 points. That was it.
Yeah,
it's horrible. That's horrible. Grayson, as soon as he was entered in the starting lineup, then like again the playoffs, he was nothing. He couldn't do anything.
I mean, but I think that was you that said we could probably replace a Grayson Allen for a Chris Middleton and be just fine. And I don't think that panned out too well.
But what if Chris Middleton would have had 6 points in the last game and we lose?
What if he would have had 60?
Then you would say, well,
go back in the playoffs and see the last time he had 6
40.
points.
17 games ago, he had 40 points. It was amazing. So good.
I can't reason with a potato head.
I'm just trying to keep my narratives. I got to hold strong.
No, hold strong. I had Matt Stafford, Sean, so keep going, man.
Our listeners appreciate it because I as soon as like our listener Scott will bring it up, I just start shitting on Chris, and he's like, he'll look away, he gets so mad, he's like, I can't talk about Chris with you. I love it,
dude. But here's the thing with the Milwaukee game, the whole series. Grant Williams is a problem, you guys. He plays very good defense. He was
not a fucking problem,
dude.
Al Horford was a problem.
Oh yeah,
what
was your guys' problem? How easy is it for Bud to say, okay, he's hit 3 from outside the arc, someone put a hand up? It's as easy as that. Why is he wide open? He
scored well, but he also played some he's playing defense out of his mind right now.
Because of our defense we were playing, Drew. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely settled down. That was definitely the tops of his that one game when he was going off and he dunked on Giannis. That was like the top of it. Now he's kind of cooled off, but
he's still he's
playing good defense.
He had like 4 blocks in the last game against the Heat, and that was, I mean, Al Horford's old as balls. Like he's not supposed to be doing that. That's a huge benefit for them, and it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But also the Heat, I think, had like their 5 starters combined for 13 points in the last game, so that's
it was not good.
There's also that.
Yeah, I don't know. The Celtics, I just can't, dude. I can't stand. Like, I'm not a Heat fan. I don't like the Heat. But watching the Celtics, the way they play, flopping all the time and just crying about everything, I just can't watch that kind of basketball, man. Like every one of their players is on the floor after every single thing. It's like, stay on your feet. Like Grant Williams, you don't fall that much when Grayson Allen touches you.
Dude,
like
okay.
You don't fall from that, dude.
I disagree with your statement, Sean. I think the Celtics are really good. I've been saying that for a while. I wanted you guys to play the Nets when that series was going on. I wanted the Bucks to play the Nets. Tatum scares me, man. He's a big boy. He's fast. But listen, Grant Williams' nose does not look that way because he didn't get hit in the face multiple times. He's not flopping, dude. He's getting his ass kicked.
It might.
And well, I don't like Grant Williams.
I'm not saying the Celtics aren't a good team.
You've been propping this dude up for the last 5 minutes and you follow up with, I don't like Grant Williams. I don't like him. I think that's a fucking lie.
Dude, he loses me a lot of money. Okay? He loses me a lot of money. Every game I bet that he's going to hit 0 threes, he hits 7 for some reason. It doesn't make any sense.
Do we think that Robert Williams was actually hurt, or do you think it was strategic to sit him out? Because as soon as the Bucks series ended, he was back healthy as ever, playing great ball. Like we exposed him in the first game, and the next thing you know, he's hurt. And then they just have Grant Williams. Like, I mean, they could have just benched him, but was it an excuse to put him on the bench, or what are your thoughts there? Just very weird that a guy can just all of a sudden get hurt for that exact length and then come back 100% healthy, ready to go. It's a coincidence. I don't know.
Do you have anything on that?
I mean, I don't think that they're going to take a starting caliber player and then just mark him as injured.
Steven Adams. I mean, I know they eventually
that wasn't injured though. That was sitting out. He sat out. Yeah, I don't think he wasn't sick, was he?
I don't think so. Like, I don't know. It was all blurry at first. Like nothing was wrong with him, and then all of a sudden, I think there was like because he was on the bench, so it wasn't COVID. I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is that was the game plan, Sean, for them.
Yeah, so I'm saying, was that for Robert Williams as well? They just made up an excuse though that he was hurt.
I don't think so. Not when he needs someone to. Brooke Lopez made those guys look like fools down low, man. I think they needed Robert. I don't think it was a hoax, but it might have been. I didn't pay too much attention to him. He's pretty young.
The thing is, too, like, I don't know if it would have really mattered that much because.
And don't you think he would have said some shit back? Like, you're not going to take a starting competitive athlete and be like, oh, by the way, we're going to mark you injured and you're not going to say anything about it.
If you're a team player, though, like.
But they're competitors too, and they're pretty much saying we don't think you're good enough to play right now.
Steven Adams was fine with it.
Steven Adams shouldn't even be in the NBA, I don't think.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
he's nothing compared to Grant Williams.
He's just a large, strong guy, and they're just like, you can play here.
Wasn't Steven Adams an Aquaman? All right, so my last few things. Well, do we got anything else about the playoffs?
Just I want to see some close games. I honestly haven't even been watching. The Mavs arena was leaking yesterday. I know there was a big delay at halftime. That was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, the wedding threw us out of whack. I've been off our game here, but
I just don't even care to watch. Like, I don't know. The games haven't been exciting. Like, I don't really care about any of the teams left. The Mavs, but they're gonna get their shit.
No, dude, the Mavs. Let's talk about that. So last night, Golden State and Mavs, right? Mavs won. Did you guys see Draymond's free throw get stuck on the rim?
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
What are the odds of that, man? And then I saw this play. I'm curious if you guys saw it. We should post it later, Sean. But Stephen Curry and Jordan Poole are down low, and they're in offense. They're trying to get free. They do a ring around the Rosie.
Yeah, that was a couple games ago they did that.
Slingshot.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's kind of a fun idea.
Very weird. That's when you know you have a white coach.
I'm not
did you guys see him go off last night?
Yes.
That's the second Childs thing I've seen in the playoffs this year. There was Red Rover when Al Horford and Grant Williams held hands to stop Giannis, and then we've seen the ring around the Posey. So ring around the Rosie, ring around the Buster Posey. Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Buster Posey went around the ring.
Timberwolves must be playing hide and seek because I don't know where they at.
Speaking of Timberwolves, third team All NBA, baby.
What's that?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Team.
Where was Ant-Man on there?
Probably not on it.
Did you see Joel Embiid was second team?
Yeah.
Did he get screwed because of position?
Yeah, definitely.
So they should just put like the best 5 players on first team.
Honestly, probably. I get what they're saying though. Is
They're saying like
I
this
don't
is the
know.
best team we could formulate.
I saw a thing on Sports Center or something today on ESPN. I think it was, I don't know if it's Stephen A or who it was. They were ranking their top 5 all-time point guards. Number 2 was Magic Johnson. Guess who number 1 was?
Stephen Curry.
Nope.
LeBron James.
Yeah. What?
That's stupid.
Point forward.
No. As a point guard, he's not a point guard. I don't care if you can play all the positions. It doesn't make you a point guard. But is Giannis a point guard? Is he the best point guard in the league right now? Like,
No, he's not a good point guard.
but he plays the position sometimes. Probably 75% of the time during a game.
I don't think that he. I think LeBron could classify more as a point guard, just the way he moves with the ball and stuff.
Giannis plays point guard more than LeBron James does.
Giannis puts his big ass head down and just drives the rim. LeBron can actually assist.
LeBron does that.
Move.
He won championships because of that. He just drives to the rim and then gets fouled and won. Just bullies himself.
Is it because of his size that you don't think he could be a point guard? Magic Johnson was tall as balls for a point guard.
No, I'm saying because that's not the position he plays. He's not a point guard.
He's a point guard.
Magic Johnson played point guard and was a point guard. He brought the ball up every time.
Just because that's what they called him?
LeBron
like
doesn't.
Saying, like, I'm a boy because people call me one, but I don't have to be.
Prove it.
Drew's got a picture of me that'll prove it.
I got a couple of them.
But nowadays that doesn't even mean anything.
Like I get what you're saying, but that's a shitty. I can't even fight against you because that pisses me off a little bit. I was just trying to go against the grain a little bit. I get that he plays point guard more efficiently than Giannis does.
Is it the best person who's played point guard at some point in their career?
Sean, I gotta stop you. With this topic. You watch the next 4 years. It's gonna be shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and point guard. All LeBron.
Yeah.
Just watch. It'll happen because he basically is all of that.
He is.
And he's your password, so get over it.
I've been transitioning them all. I have a new one now. There might be a couple left over still, but
I've
transitioned most of them.
Oh, what's it going to be? Big Cat 23.
Googly Eyes 2022.
Okay, so that's a good transition. I'm going to have a question for you guys. All right, this is kind of odd. So if Cat went to Milwaukee for Drew Holiday,
no.
Basically,
I'm already stopping that.
So you get 3. It's Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Cat. Would you guys want that?
No. He's a cancer, and we're losing the best defensive player in the league.
What do you think, Sean?
No, I'm good.
That means that Cat should not be where he's at right now.
Would I be mad if like, say he didn't get extended or whatever, and then we signed him as a center? I'd still use that, but I'm not giving up Drew Holiday.
No. Well, he's getting old.
Drew?
I think so.
He just had like one of the best defensive years of his career, and he's actually.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like him. I'm just thinking from a.
I think Drew Holiday's like 29.
Hot take: Grant Williams is better than Cat.
Oh, which Williams is better? Oh wait, Cat Williams.
I almost said Cat Williams. I just watched his new stand-up special on Netflix the other day.
Dang, man. Well, all I get from that is that Cat sucks, and I kind of agree with you guys. I'm not gonna.
I couldn't, dude. Honestly,
I wouldn't even give up Middleton.
If Cat was on the Bucks, man, I would be very upset. I would be.
And watch, you heard it here first, folks. Cat will be a Buck in his lifetime.
It'd be hard for me to watch the games, man, if he was on the team.
I think he's a skilled player. He can offensively. I think he's a defensive asset at times, and I think he's a cancer.
In 3 years, his head is going to be at his nipples because of that hunchback he's got going on. So watch out for that. He needs to go see you, Cody, and get his back cracked or something.
Dude, he's probably got Schurman's disease, and I ain't fixing that shit.
Dude has some sort of disease.
He's got whiny ass bitch disease.
He does.
Cody, all right, so last thing I got in the NBA is did you guys see the play where Jordan Poole didn't pass the ball to Klay Thompson?
And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. That must be tough for Klay to see.
That's
right
not the
now.
first time that's happened. Clay's
know,
gotten
but-
pissed at him.
This is a changing of the torches. Like, I'm not saying that he's the same player as Clay. Not anymore. Like, prime Clay was a problem. But I think that they got to use Poole like they used Clay during that championship run, and you can't be giving it up to. I mean, I get Clay was open in that play, and that probably sucked to see.
Not really though. He really wasn't.
So I was thinking that, Cody, but watching more and like seeing, like, I think they realized Poole has a lot to learn, and he does a lot of stupid shit. He does a lot of great shit. He does a lot of stupid shit. So he has played less ever since they've come back to full strength. Like last game, I think he was under 20 minutes last game, or maybe the last two. But I mean, my thought was that
Clay was or Poole?
No, Poole.
Okay.
I think that's only because of experience. Stephen Clay and Draymond have the most years.
But Clay is
the most
such
minutes
a
played as a threesome.
Clay's such a better shooter and like a playmaker. Like he can look for the open guys. He knows how to pass. Where Poole, I don't know, something about his game. He's still young and he makes a lot of stupid mistakes. And he, like, the way he'll maneuver with the ball, he puts himself in bad situations. And I think Clay and obviously Steph are just so much better with the ball and know how everyone moves. They can read everything so much better. Like the ball moves so much smoother when it's those guys out there. If you watch Poole, he'll try to do too much himself sometimes, and you don't need to do that much when you have guys
Not
like
on
that
that
in your
team.
game. Yeah, you don't have to do that much.
Watching Poole, and you guys can tell me if I'm way wrong here, I feel like he's like a young Wiggins. Like when Wiggins first came in the league, he was very athletic. He was a pretty decent shooter, and he would try to do everything himself because he was on a shitty kind of team, Cavs team.
Yeah.
But you can't do that on a team where you have 3 all-stars.
Yeah, it's going to piss those guys off, and you're not going to
Cody
play the way you should.
Jordan's got more jaw in him, like Ja Morant. Like he's got a little bit of pizzazz. I don't think Wiggins.
Apparently, Wiggins can pull it out of his ass and just dunk on people.
Wiggins is getting older, though. That's what we thought when Wiggins was coming out as the first pick in the draft. But now it's like he's gotten better. I know John is pissed off that he was an all-star, but
Maple Jordan, baby.
No, he's playing good, but
he's playing decent basketball.
If you guys want to win money, bet on the fucking Warriors right now. No, just Warriors to win it all because God
Warriors
hates me. Andrew Wiggins is going to win a fucking ring just like Matt Stafford.
Warriors will win it all this year. That's going to be my next question.
Your team talks shit about like Alan Lazard or like someone like that and how they suck ass or something, please.
Well, we can move to the NFL if you'd like.
Do it. Wait, hold on. Who's winning the NBA championship? I got Warriors.
Boston Celtics.
Man.
Boston Celtics?
Celtics do look good.
I'm going to hold strong because when you asked me a month ago, I said whoever wins the series between the Bucks and the Celtics, I think wins the championship, and I still believe that. I think they're just mismatched right now, honestly. I don't think – well, the Heat are going to have an issue tonight without Tyler Hero. I think that.
They missed him last game, too.
They got fucking wrecked last game.
I saw something that the Celtics have only lost – was it the Celtics? Yeah, they only lost 2 quarters so far, and that was before the last game. They only lost 2 quarters, which is crazy because they got blown out 2 games. That's pretty wild. That means the Mavs or the Heat put it on them for 2 quarters. Weird. NFL? Is that where you guys want to go?
Well, let's do a quick stop at MLB, right? Because
oh man, okay.
Well, real quick, before about 4 p.m. today, about 5:30 actually. The Twins and the Brewers were tied record for record. We lost today, though. 27-16, first place.
We did win, 2-1.
You guys beat the
Padres, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge win, dude. It was Darvish.
Yeah, we won 2-1 because I think Colton Wong had some stupid good defensive play to help.
Yeah, the big slide catch.
Wow, that's crazy. I just want to get you guys' thoughts on something quick. So Carlos Correa, our shortstop for the Twins, he broke his finger like 3 weeks ago.
Was he hitting a trash can?
It's actually a good one. He was hit by the pitch or whatever. But so our first pick draft prospect from like 7 years ago, Royce Lewis, who was going to be in the league last year, but he tore his ACL, came in and just went ham at shortstop. It was awesome. So now Correa's back. What do you do in that scenario?
Who can play third?
Well, that's what I was thinking. But so they sent him down Sent Royce back down to get Correa back in, which he's playing phenomenal as well. But they like, it was nice, I guess. All the veterans like Buxton and all these guys were like, "Hey, dude, you're gonna be back." Like,
you have to give it to the guy you're paying more money and who's kind of proven. You have to do that, because if you don't, like, you're just an idiot.
We kind of had that issue last year, isn't it? Like, we signed. I can't remember everyone we had last year.
Yeah.
I feel like our team turns over. We had like 3 decent shortstops, and we're like, how are they all going to play? And you just kind of shift them around, and chances are someone's hurt or dealing with something, so you have a rehab assignment. And they'll figure it out.
Was it a Adames?
He'll be back up.
Is that who you guys had?
Yeah, we have Adames, and we had
Trying to think who else.
Wong's Wong was supposed to be a shortstop, but he's a second baseman now.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we had someone that we moved to outfield. I can't remember who the hell it was.
Yeah, I can't think.
It's a horrible argument because I don't have names and facts. But it happened, and they did it.
They did it.
Adames is still there or not?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I got for him.
I have 2 things quick. So, did you guys see Greinke take that liner to the shin yesterday?
No.
Oh my God! I'll send it to you. You just got to do it. Sound up. Oof. Came right back.
Is he injured?
I didn't see the report yet, but he had a broken something, dude. It came back flying. It just hit like pretty much the lower shin, almost like right where it hit like the ankle and shit. Oh my God. It sounded horrible. But also a lot of people are kind of complaining and saying, like, do they not teach pitchers to get into like a fielding stance anymore? Like, he threw the pitch and was just standing straight upright, just not even in an athletic stance at all. And it just came at him. And he couldn't react. Like,
I don't think it's a teaching thing. I think it's
looking like a dork. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say that he didn't care about it, which he probably didn't, about getting in the position. But being an MLB pitcher, that's like a lot of reaction time, man.
Yeah.
Even if he was in position,
he's still going to get smacked in the shit.
Yeah.
He's not stopping it.
Yeah.
Also,
he's
you
like,
spend a lot more energy every time trying to think of throwing the ball and then instantly jumping into a fielding position.
Yeah. Doing that 100 times a game, that would be a lot.
100. No. Can you do 100 air squats immediately after pitching every time you throw the fucking ball?
He gets into his fucking fielding positions, gets smoked in the shin, and is like, God damn it, Sean.
The people I saw arguing it too were probably people who've never played the game. So yeah, I completely understand.
Those are the guys who play bar league softball that's slow pitch, and they're like, I do it every time.
I have plenty of time.
And those guys have been pitching literally their entire lives, and out of how
probably never been hit.
They probably never had anything like that. And yeah, you see it a few times a year. I know, and that's so you're gonna do all those. You're gonna ruin all those
jump squats
pitching every game just because of that one time.
Yeah,
people die in car crashes every day, and we still drive.
I agree. Okay, last thing though, trivia question for you, just you, Cody. 2019, there were both MVPs came from the same city. What city was it, and who were the MVPs?
No, not what city. Just who were the MVPs?
2019. We're talking major sports. We're not talking hockey and shit.
MLB.
Oh, this was MLB?
Yep, MLB.
Holy fuck.
NL and AL MVP.
Well, I know it's not Milwaukee. I'm trying to think. So that was the year after Yelich won it, right? So was that LA? Was that when Cody Bellinger won it?
Yeah, who's the other one?
Oh, fuck.
You know this. Come on.
Trout?
Yep. Nice work.
Dude, Cody, you beast. Okay, you ready? Question number 2.
Oh, God. What if I got
Since 2017, there's been one player to play with 2 teams and win the MVP title. Who is it?
One player played with 2 teams?
2 teams in the NL.
In the NL.
Since 2017?
Yep.
Giancarlo Stanton? No. I'm trying to think of like big names that moved. That was AL anyway. That was a stupid fucking
answer. I was gonna say all.
It's all right. I'm not a.
I was just trying to think of like a big name that moved.
Well, no, Cody, keep thinking. I'll give you 10 more seconds. A big name that moved. 10.
We'll give you 3 more seconds.
to the NL. All right, 10 seconds. I don't know.
He had a faux hawk, mohawk for a while.
It's Bryce Harper.
Oh yeah, he's like a forgotten great.
He is. Well, yeah.
Like you don't hear as much about him as you do like Aaron Judge, and I don't think Aaron Judge is nearly as good as.
Oh,
Bryce Harper.
definitely not nearly as good.
Yeah,
He's a
that's when he
cocky
moved and he
ass.
got his $300 million 10-year extension or whatever. I guess.
Yeah, he's just a big. Did you see somebody tried to post? They're like, look at Aaron Judge holding a regular sized water bottle. And it was like one of those mini ones, but they were.
No, I don't think it was a mini one.
It was like it's like not a mini, but it's like a half size. So somebody posted what it is. It's like a 12-ounce water bottle, but it's like it's literally like this big. Like it would look big in like our hands.
Because you know they got those really short ones.
Or small. Yeah, it was not those tiny ones. But
can
it's like
I take a picture of me holding one of those and we can post it and be like, wow, Cody's got some monsters mitts. Look at this. Because they've been doing that they did it with Shaq too.
Yeah, Aaron Judge too. Look at this guy. Yeah, just stupid. Everyone's freaking out about that. All right, that's it for baseball though.
Dude, can we move on to the NFL?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a transition between it's still gonna be NFL related. So they got the match coming up between Rodgers and Brady and Mahomes and who the fuck's he golfing with? Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that guy knew how to swing a golf club. Did you see that Brady had a hole-in-one today, by the way?
That was amazing. I don't think it was a hole-in-one.
No, it was.
It was from the tee box. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was I didn't know if it was
people are
it looked like he was at the bottom of a hill. That was pretty awesome.
That was good.
And then Mahomes was chirping like, too bad you didn't save that for next week.
I hope he does it again.
I really I've hated Brady for a long time, and then I started liking Brady because his personality really changed. I'm starting to kind of hate him again. He just talks shit all the time.
Well, I mean, he can.
I know, but it's like he's talking shit to Rodgers and Mahomes because they had you had to chip into your top receiver's mouth or whatever, or hands.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's like, oh, who are you guys gonna have for cutouts because you lost your top receivers?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you. You went to a team with top 5.
Cody's making me feel kind of insecure. I was talking shit your whole wedding.
What did I do?
Not you, to everybody else.
Oh, that's fine.
No, it was yeah, I mean, like, I think it comes with the territory. I mean, that whole setup is supposed to be about shit talking, so I mean,
that's true. But I was just
surprising.
About the
Dude, Rodgers went off in that little chipping competition. He hit like 5 in a row or 4 in a row.
Who did he hit it into?
Lazard's hands.
He probably dropped 3 of them.
They tried it with MVS, but he wasn't even close.
No, he's a Bear now.
I know.
He's gone.
Yeah, he carried their team. But Josh Allen, dude, did you see him doing the chipping?
Dude, I don't think I've ever even known him to golf.
So horrible. He's like, oh, mishit that one. But they were like flying way over. He would just fucking launch them.
Dude, I don't think he's a good golfer.
No, it's gonna be rough. They're gonna get their asses kicked.
Yeah, he's definitely the Scott of the group.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is gonna take his team pictures with a black eye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. NFL, anyways. Hop into the actual NFL. Drew, you had some stuff or what?
Just a few things. So I am not into men, but I definitely got a full erection seeing Zadarius Smith in his Vikings uniform.
You got another topic?
I'm sorry. It is so nice. But no, how about this one? So Kirk Cousins, he keeps getting asked a bunch about his relationship with Kevin O'Connell and what was like with Mike Zimmer, and he keeps sidestepping it. But if I was like, he's like, I don't want to talk about that, whatever. If I was him, I'd be like, from Big Daddy, I'd be like, oh, have fun with that big white wrinkly body on you with his loose skin and old balls. Bro.
That's the guy with the old saggy balls.
Is that the guy with the old
That's Mike
saggy
Zimmer.
balls?
I'm so pissed at that guy still. So that's one. And big news. I think they're getting rid of the Pro Bowl.
Are they?
It's in
up
discussion.
for vote right now, yes.
Just to literally end it?
They'll still be voting for Pro Bowl.
But you just don't do anything?
But they don't do anything with it.
Maybe like advance the skills competition or make it more about Madden and esports. I don't know.
I haven't watched it in the last 5 years.
It's stupid.
I haven't even bet on it. I'll bet on anything.
They should do a multiplayer game if you can, and every single player gets a controller. That's just chaos on the Madden field.
Damn.
Bad idea.
No, dude. I think that they should get
That'd be wild.
NFL Street, like the video game, and do that in real life.
I mean, that's
watch
what
that. Not with the players, but we just celebrate the players and then play a game.
Yeah, used to be
I
more
think what
intense.
they should do is like, if you get voted to the Pro Bowl, this will be a stretch. But you know how every NFL player's got like their boy who could have gone pro? Instead of like them playing, you got to nominate like either like a family member or a close friend who thinks they can play, and they play in your place.
Dude,
and then we watch them go at it.
I like it. That'd be
So it's
kind
like
of fun.
everyone's like, "Oh yeah, man, you could have made it pro. Just didn't work out for you." But it's like, I want to see.
And then you get like the sad story, like when they show a player, it'll be like, got cut from his junior high school team, but told everyone he could have made it. So it's like you get to watch him laugh at him.
Almost went pro, but hurt his knee at St. Cloud.
Failed math class.
Hurt his knee at St. Cloud. That's fucking great. That's fucking great.
I think that'd be a fun thing, just to see chaos out there. But they can't be like a D1 athlete, because you don't want to ruin their future career by having them play in this stupid ass game.
I'd be down with that.
Also, Vikings related, are we do we have any faith in what's his name? Who's the running back that went to the Bills? Your running Cook's brother, James?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, what's his name? It's
Is it James Cook?
I watched him get drafted, but that's about it. He's slower
I mean,
than
they
Dalvin.
look the same.
How's his name? Yeah, James Cook. No, wait, is it James Cook? Yeah, James Cook.
I just think he's going to be better than people. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just because I've seen Dalvin do so many mean things in his career. It's like his brother can't be that bad.
Right. Great.
I was just curious if you like were friends with Dalvin, if he told you anything.
No, man. Me and Dalvin, we try to keep business when we talk, but it's all good. So did you see there's like this picture of all the guys that got drafted, and that's Iowa State's Bryce Hall, and he's like mean mugging the camera, and he's like, guys, I'm really actually excited to be here with the Jets. Yeah. Bullshit.
They like zoomed in where it's like the whole thing, and then just the top half, and then it's just him, and he's like.
That's going around with the Lions guy too that they drafted.
Hutchinson?
No, the other dude.
The wide receiver.
Yeah, every single picture that he's in, like holding his jersey and everything, he's literally just so sad. And they took another picture the other day and did a photo shoot the entire time. He's just literally just like.
It's like Packers said they were gonna draft me. What the fuck?
We needed a player that can play right away. That's what it comes down to.
Absolutely. That's all I pretty much have.
So everyone's losing their mind because Rodgers isn't going to OTAs to help prop up his new rookie receiver. What do you guys think?
Who the fuck cares?
Whatever. I don't care.
Ryan Clark was talking. And it's like, I respect him as an NFL player. And he was saying, like, the first month is going to literally be like learning your position in the huddle, learning play calling, going through the motions. So, like, if Rodgers is there doing it, I don't think it's going to build that rapport that people think he's just going to run 100 routes a day and just they're going to make that bond. So, everyone, I think it's just, I know, I think everyone just wants to build a narrative of why they hate someone.
That's all it is. It's just a narrative. And they just want to complain about shit. They run out of stuff to talk about and just go, well, this guy probably hates this or this guy, or he doesn't care about this team. Like, it's all stupid. Yep. It's like the Tannehill drama. Like, he came out, he's like, yeah, I'll help him. I don't care. But it's not like he needs to be like, I'm going to mentor this guy. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's a business at the end of the day.
It is a business.
It's his job. This guy is gunning for his job. Like, he doesn't have to do shit for him if he doesn't want to.
Speaking of Packers receivers, I'm going to start with round one. I want you guys to close your eyes and raise your hand when you think you'd draft Allen Lazard if he was available. So close your eyes. I just want to see where we're thinking he's going to go in fantasy. Round one.
For fantasy?
Yes. Round two. This is a primary Packers receiver, you guys. Round three. Okay, round three, both of you. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll say 3.
I think he'll probably go like first round to Luke or something.
Oh, well, if you're drafting with morons from Wisconsin, then yes, they'll go first round.
But if you're get hurt for the first 6 weeks, like he always does.
I'm taking Sammy Watkins round like 8, and he's going to be a stud for 3 games and get hurt.
Yep.
But he'll be good for the first 3 weeks.
It'll be every other 3 weeks, Cody.
Yeah.
I can't wait for fantasy football because fantasy stuff sucks right now.
Hey, close your eyes real quick. Same thing. Travis Etienne or Etienne.
Etienne, he's with Jaguars, right?
Jaguars. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4.
I could take a flyer.
All right, both have 4. Damn, dude. Because he was, I think he's going to suck. I'm just saying.
You want to know why? Because I got burnt last year with rookie running backs, and I'm like, they're going to kill it this year. And
Najee Harris, baby.
Oh, my God.
Except for Najee Harris. But I'm thinking, I want to yell because I'm making a point. You look at
I've been getting in trouble this whole time for yelling, so it's okay.
Well, there was like 3 different running backs. There was Denver, who he panned out decent in the back end of the year. But Melvin Gordon got a lot more playing time than I thought he was going to throughout the year. That was
what's his face?
We're not in football season. I'm rusty.
For real.
Oh my God, this is horrible. It's wow.
Oh, Philip Lindsay. Who is it, Sean?
He ended up having a lot of good games, like towards
Javonte Williams.
Yes.
Yeah,
Javonte.
Williams. And then there was like 2 or 3 different running backs, and I'm like, he's going to be a stud. He's young legs, and it just never panned out. So going back to Etienne, I think they have a shit offensive line. I think it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything amazing.
Who else is there?
Good talk, but
is James Robinson still there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Robinson
probably
still
Robinson.
there? Yeah.
But when you tear your ACL before he didn't even play a snap in the NFL yet, right?
No.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to come back from. Well,
either that or I don't know. It will be tough. Yeah. Guess we'll see. I can't wait though. Football season's coming fast.
OTAs are here, so I'm just excited about that.
Yep, can't wait.
It's awesome.
We have is there like the NBA has their exhibition camp before because the draft is coming up. It's like this next week.
Is it really that fast?
No, the camp where they come in and test them, and then they build their big board, and then
like the what is it, the combine?
Yeah,
I suppose it's got to be soon with July or just around
combine. Yeah, I'm trying to see when it is. Yeah, it's got to be coming up. But yeah, when's the draft? July, you said?
Yeah.
No, it's got to be before that, right? Because of the G League.
June. Yeah, so it's coming up pretty quick. Next week,
end of June. End of June.
So
yes, sir.
Start looking forward to next year. Do the Bucks have a first round pick yet?
Not sure.
We waste them anyways. Except for Andrew Bogart. That was a solid pick.
Andrew Bogart, and boom goes the dynamite. Milwaukee has the 24th pick of the draft.
Okay.
Minnesota has the 19th. Yeah, Orlando ended up with first, Oklahoma City, then Houston.
I'm glad you guys brought it up. I'll show you again. I got this old newspaper about the KG trade working out when we got Michael Bennett for KG. So anyway, we'll bring that up at least monthly.
Oh, KG. Did you see him trying to pronounce equivalent the other day?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He literally said quiv.
He said queef?
It sounded like he said
he didn't
queef.
say anything. I think he just
he literally said he pronounced like the V part, and then he just kept going.
What is the NFL to?
I was like, wait, when did he try to say it? He just never tried to say it. Very weird. Is that everything you guys had?
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When I circle off the square glass, from the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sip and go, celebrate a smoky thick broth. Underdog, make it to the contender. Coming through this header when you're straight fender benders. Stopping in the octagon, swinging in circles. Research the game like your name's Steve Urkel. This game time, coach with a PT, B&B PC. Tap in and beat the Southpaw finna leave, y'all shook it.